Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and I'm discussing some recent news that has been revolving around Maxis. You may have already heard that sim guru Daniel, who has been working at Maxis for quite a while, announced his departure from the company yesterday. He's the latest of several sim gurus to either leave or move over to the mobile team within recent months. And by the way Daniel's tweet was worded, it doesn't sound like he left by choice. Well, today both Sims Community and Sims VIP posted their own articles saying credible sources close to them have said a few different reasons, including budget cuts, a shift in focus towards Sims Mobile for financial gain, and a fractured relationship between EA and Maxis. This makes me a lot more worried about the future of The Sims. My first pet stuff already had me very concerned, and now my fear feels more solidified. Granted, there were times during The Sims 3's lifespan where I was worried about the future too that I've mentioned recently, like when they were heavily promoting Sims Medieval while putting off an announcement for Generations, and when they were focusing a lot on brand promotions that happened pretty close together. The Katy Perry special edition of Showtime, Katy Perry Sweet Treats, and Diesel stuff. But what's happening now is beginning to feel much worse than those past experiences. It doesn't exactly help that we did not get a teaser for this quarter, leaving us in the dark for the time being. The only glimmer of hope is that we'll see the next Sims 4 experience at EA Play in June, whatever that may be. If that isn't Seasons or University, I think The Sims is in serious trouble, at least on the PC side. Right now, it seems the worst case scenario is that all the focus would be put on The Sims Mobile, and something similar already happened with SimCity where there's no more PC titles, but there is still that thing it's called, SimCity Build It mobile game, and that's really all that's left of that series. But here's what I don't understand. Just recently EA was saying Cats and Dogs sold better than the previous expansions and overall made it sound like things were going well. Why cut the budget when there's growth? While the backlash with my first pet stuff was huge, I don't think a $10 stuff pack would force EA to make such a rash decision even if it sold poorly. If Cats and Dogs had sold poorly, then yes, that would make plenty of sense because that's like their big budget Sims title of the year, but that's not what my first pet stuff was. I've been a Sonic fan for many years, and with pretty much every game after the dumpster fires that were Shadow the Hedgehog's game and Sonic 06, people were always claiming that this is Sonic's last chance, but he's managed to survive to this day. The reason I bring this up is because I'm actually scared this year could be The Sims' last chance if it doesn't last until The Sims 5. Up until now, I was so sure that The Sims 5 was inevitable because Sims 4 was selling well despite the backlash, but now I'm worried that everything Sims related except maybe mobile could be axed as suddenly as Disney stopped production on Disney Infinity. I guess EA still just doesn't care that much about The Sims in comparison to its other stuff like the sports games and Star Wars. Pretty much everything seems to be riding on EA Play at this point. I really hope that they bring out Seasons this year and it sells really well and has the off chance of making EA realize that, hey, maybe we actually should not scrap The Sims on PC and not just entirely focus on the easy way out of focusing on mobile. I really wish EA would give The Sims a bigger budget instead of a smaller one. I honestly would not be surprised one bit if part of the reason my first pet stuff turned out the way it was that it was given a smaller budget than other stuff packs. I mean, it came out pretty quickly after Laundry Day stuff, and it also reused so many meshes instead of having new furniture, because even the more disappointing stuff packs like Bowling Night had furniture with a new theme, but yeah, my first pet stuff reused so many meshes from both objects and clothing. It really does scream like low budget pack to me. And it's also pretty peculiar that it came out only 2 weeks after Jungle Adventure, presumably one of the biggest Sims 4 releases of the year, even though that's a game pack and not a stuff pack. But still, usually there's a bit more time between packs than that, and it was near the end of the quarter, so it also kind of seems like as if EA was like, okay, we need to make a quick extra buck this quarter, so bring out this stuff pack, which should have either been in cats and dogs or be a full game pack, and yeah, here's like half a budget and go nuts, do it, and bring it out before this quarter is over. Surely at least some of the sim gurus would have known that that pack would get a lot of backlash. They're fans of the game just like us, except they're working on the game and being paid for it. So, I don't know, hopefully they can pull off a Sonic with the staff that they have left on the PC side and still somehow manage to bring out some quality packs for this year and whatever's left of The Sims 4's life cycle. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Are you just as scared about the future of The Sims as I am? Or do you think I'm talking crazy and being a little overdramatic? And be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you like my channel and my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest content from me. I do videos on The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!